In this lesson, you're going to learn how to create a personal logo that you will use to place on top of all of your Pixlr work. So let's get started. Go to your drive.google.com account and open up your Pixlr work Google slide and recent. And if you can't find it, just type in Pixlr work in the search box here, and there it is. It's already in mine open. And this is going to be our third slide in our Pixlr work slideshow. So go ahead and add a new slide, and in the title type personal logo. So let's go to pixlr.com/editor. We don't really need to worry about logging in this time around. Click on create a new image. And the title, give us your name, and then personal logo. The logo that we're going to create, and also wait a second, click on transparent. We don't want a white background. Click OK. For this personal logo, we're going to try and keep it as simple as possible because we want it to be a small file. We don't want it to take up too much space. We also want it to be kind of small, but also showcase our initials or our full name or our nicknames. And we're going to have some fun with this. So you're going to learn how to use the brush tool and play around with the text tool. So you're definitely going to have to put some type of identifier on here using the text tool. So using the text tool, write your nickname, write your initials, whatever I know you by, or you want me to know you by. So I'm gonna use Cruzy as mine because that's my nickname, and I'm gonna change the size to 60. 60 is a good size, so make yours 60 as well. And find a font that you think represents you. I'm just gonna pick any font. It doesn't really matter for me right now. But for you, take time, look through these, and see which one you like best. Okay. And if you want, change the color. Click on that color box, and remember, go to web to pick out your colors easier. And I like blue, so I'm gonna stick with blue. Click OK. Now, this tool right here is the move tool. So when you click on the move tool, you can actually move that layer that has your text on it. So on the right side, you see this, it says layers. That's going to contain layers. Think of it like a sandwich. You have your bread, your cheese, your meat, and that's where all of your elements are. So this layer right here, that's the Cruzy layer, and I can move that around. I can turn it on and off with this checkbox. Above the layers menu is the navigator. This slider right here will zoom in and out. So if I need to be at 100% to see the actual pixels, I can zoom out to that. In this little box right here, I can move the canvas around. And then the history will show me what I've been doing. So once I open it, new image, and it's kind of like an undo, almost like a way to see into the past. Now this I think you can only have up to 20, so if you are click happy and go more than 20 times, you can't go back. Okay, so once you have your name on here, excellent. Now the next part is how to use this brush. The brush tool is super duper fun to use. You can click on the brush, but notice this little stop sign. I'm on the Cruzy layer. I can't edit on that layer, so click on layer 0. You can't edit text layers, not just yet. I'll show you how to do that in another lesson. So click on layer 0, and now you'll be able to paint on here by just clicking and moving your mouse around. Okay, you can experiment with that, but go back in time because we're actually going to use the brush menu to select a different shape. So right here, click on brush and then go to more. In more, you have this menu that has 5 different categories of brush shapes. So for example, makeup has eyelashes, shapes has Atlantis. Sometimes these might take a little longer to load. So like here's peace and love. Okay, so if you wanted like a heart or smiley face, stars. I'm gonna click on Atlantis and then click add. And what happens is that brush menu gets loaded with all of those brushes. Find the one that you think is cool looking and then click on it. So let me pick one here. I think kind of like this one, kind of like this one. I'm gonna click on this one. So when you click on it, you can actually see what the brush is gonna look like right here. If that's too big, move your mouse over diameter and either go bigger or smaller. Okay, I would say anything under 200 would be perfect for this logo. And what you're gonna do then is click up here so that menu goes away, and then click one time to see what that would look like. If you don't like it, then go to history and click on the next the last thing that you did, up one, to kind of like undo. It's basically an undo button, but right over here. So I actually want to change the color of that, so I'm going to click on the color selector, make sure I'm on web, and I'm going to pick a similar blue and then click one time, and there's my logo. Okay, so what I'll do then is I'll click on crop, highlight what I want. Okay, let go of, kind of do that, press enter, and the next step is essential to do this properly. You have to do this properly, otherwise it's not going to work when I ask you to do this in the next lessons. Go to File, Save, Format. Change the format to PNG, transparent, full quality. Okay, you already changed the name to Eric Cruz, personal logo, well, your name. Okay, and you can save this to the computer. Click OK. I'm going to find my Pixlr work folder and save that. And I'm going to do that again. I'm going to go File, Save, and I'm going to save it to my Pixlr library. So if you're not logged in yet, in the top right, log in, so your Pixlr library is there. And again, change the format to PNG and click OK. And in the next lesson, you'll see what we do with this. Okay. Make sure it's a small one like this. To be more specific, in the bottom left here in the canvas, where it says 100%, try to keep it on around these parameters here, around these size. So around 300 by 200 would be a perfect logo size for our projects. Okay, and then in Pixlr Work, add your logo. So insert images, and I actually have to upload. So click to upload. There it is. Open. It's gonna upload it, and I can actually delete this text box here. There's my personal logo that I'll be using on my other Pixlr projects. Okay, if you get stuck or need help or anything, let me know. Ask me tons of questions. I'd be happy to come help you out. Have fun with that.